Right guys, welcome to this video. I'll try to make this as quick as possible and fast so you guys can quickly get into it and start using BrutalHash the way it's supposed to. I'm also going to be showing you, and the purpose of this video is to show you how to install it, how to make it work, and we're also going to go through each step I made and I coded so you can test it out afterwards yourself. But I'll explain to you how it works, how you should use it. Remember that you should use it ethically, just under purposes of education, and that's about it. Alright, so first things first, you gotta go to the GitHub repo I made. Basically, if you already were here and you found this video over here, you already know where this is. But if you find it over to YouTube, I'll put the link down below. Basically, what you gotta do, you gotta go to code, you gotta copy this. You're gonna have, even if you don't watch this video, you're gonna have everything explained here for you. But just copy this for now. Remember to get in here, type git clone, paste it, and you're gonna clone the repo. After you do that, you can go ls, you can see where it is, it's right here. You should enter it, and now you see all the files we have in this program I made. So made this quick for you guys, so you don't have to do it manually. You just have this bash over here, it's called install node.js. What you gotta do about it, you gotta give it the permissions, right? You gotta make it runnable so you can start it, and this script is gonna do everything for you. So basically you just gotta run it now. My bad, made a mistake. Yep, as you can see, it's now already done. Set Node.js run npm install. As you can see now, when you're in this file, you should run npm install. Right, as you can see, you should run npm install afterwards to add the packages in, as the program said. And after all the packages needed, you should just go on and start npm start. This is the command that runs the program after when you enter the root folder. Click npm start. Alright, so basically starts the bash script. That's a shell of this Node.js program we have here. So it's BrutalHash. Now we're gonna test each one of these so I can explain to you how it works. Basically, first you have hashing. It's pretty basic. You just enter 1, you follow the str here, you just follow the menu. We see you have, I don't know, let's start MD5, and enter word of choice. Just to test it out, to show you that it's workable, we have MD5 over here, and we have word password here. Now we're gonna enter the same word. We're supposed to get this password. No salt now, but we'll get there too. And boom, we have this. If we try to see if it's the same thing, and yep, it is. Let's get back to hash menu. Let's give it a try with, I don't know, SHA-224 one. Enter word of choice, which is gonna enter password once again. And about salting, you can salt your words that you're converting, and it's pretty easy. You have 2 options. Right, let's first input the salt. Basically, to put, I don't know, some random gibberish that you're gonna salt in. And you also have the head and the tail option. The head goes before the rest of the word we enter the password, or behind it. We're gonna try head now, and boom, we have salted password here in SHA-224. Okay, main menu. You saw how this works. Next thing is cracking. It's my favorite one, and I honestly did a lot of work on this one. So I gave you this. I gave you 2 options about the attack method, but before we get there, you should select a word list. Before we do that, so basically you just gotta enter inside that word list. You can put whatever word list you want. At this moment, we're gonna use raw queue because that is standard and it has 14 million wordable counts. It's super large, as you can see, but this program works with raw queue as well. You're just gonna enter raw queue inside. We're gonna reload this, enter cracking once again, and now when you go to select the word list, you'll have Rocky over here. See the size, see the difference? This is only 100 words file, and this is 14 million words file. I'm gonna enter 1 to select Rocky. Next up, you can also make a custom word list. I'm gonna explain to you that one. So first you gotta enter file name. File name is gonna be test without extensions because it's gonna convert to txt. Next up, how we're reverse to add, let's just add 5 for now, and you enter just a bunch of gibberish, and boom, you have a new file over here. So now when you go to select the word list, you also have that test.txt file that we just made. But once again, we want that rock file. Next up, we have select attack method. Now this is the thing I was speaking about. I made the 2 different ways to attack. One is dictionary attack. It's basically memory, loads for word list into RAM. It basically makes a one memorable array, and it goes through that array word by word, so it's much faster than the stream one. But the difference is, if you have bad PC, and mine is not perfect, it's better for you to use the stream one, because stream works on disk and it works line by line. It goes throughout the words, it converts it, tries the hashing method, and if it's not a word, it goes to next line, and so on. So yeah, it does take a little bit more time. If your PC is budget like mine, I suggest to use this one if you don't want your PC exploding. So basically, we check stream attack. Okay, next thing, enter hash to crack. Okay, this is an interesting one. So what we have here, we have enter hash to crack. It basically needs to be the hash you want to input in. Now let's see, we have Rocky here, and as you can see on Rocky, we have a lot of different options for words, but we're just gonna pick one. For example, go give workman. Okay, this is one of the 14 million passwords. We're gonna convert it now to SHA-256. We're gonna get this, and we're gonna input this. So basically, this is something that is inside Rocky. Okay, one of the 14 million other, and we want to catch that. We're gonna enter this, we're gonna input it, we will input our hash set. Now we gotta select the type of it, and as you can see, I converted in SHA-256. so basically what we need is SHA-256 over here. I'm gonna enter 5, and it's set. Before the attack, you can show yourself a status. You can see what hash you're working on, what type is it, word list that your file you're using is located in, and at that method we set stream attack. Okay, you can start attack on number 7, and boom, we're started. You can see the count is live. It goes by 10,000s and it fills it in. I could have gone less, but it'll be unnecessary. The time here, it goes to show you in milliseconds. Right now is on 14 seconds, 15, 16, and we'll see how many oh, we found it. So yeah, we had this many attempts, right? As you can see, the attempts at the end will be legit. This is just to show you how it's workable, how it loads, and it's nothing special here. This is not a real number, it's just to say closer to, but this is the real number of the attempts. Also the time, 18 seconds precisely. Okay, that's how the cracking menu works. Now when we go back, we have one more thing to show you, and that is analysis. How does that work? You enter 3, you enter the hash, you want analysis. So let's see what we have here. As you can see, we had this thing over here, and it's SHA-256. Sometimes you'll just have this this hash, and you won't be able to know what type is it, and what input you should give it, and what type should the dictionary attack. I'll show you. That's why this comes in. Just copy paste that, and it's pretty fast. It's gonna tell you entropy. So basically, there is a formula to count the entropy. If the entropy level is high, it's likely a hash. Now, after he finds the entropy, after he detects the encoding, that is hex, he starts looking for potential matches. When he finds it, you can see that there's a lot of potential matches, but the top one is SHA-256. Okay, so you're gonna try first this one because it's top on the list. If it's not this one, you can try the rest of them as well. Okay guys, last thing I wanted to show you is once again you can exit just on 4, and boom. Last thing I want to show you is when you enter the folder, when you enter the BrutalHash, when you go to the root folder, in here there is some file that was made in JSON. It's called logs. So everything you did get logged here, and you can see by IDs it was logged for you to look throughout your history, see what you did. So the first ID, the first thing we did was hash. It was the method hash, algorithm was ND5, input was password, and this was our output. In ID2 we have hash. Remember we did 224. It was input once again, the password, and we got in this, but it was using the salt here. So the salt is updated, and that's it. When you don't use the salt won't be even here. Next one we have crack. Crack was using the algorithm 665. This was the input we gave it, and result was found. So we found it, result gets checked as found, and this is the correct word we got, or the password, however you want to spell it. You have role spat as well, the attempts we used, and so on. And in each one of these you have time steps, so around the time you used it, it's gonna get logged here. Have fun. Remember, just use this as educational purposes. That's about it. Have a good day.